All right, we're finally rolling. Yeah, we're finally rolling. So it's taken me some time getting all of this set up. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be replacing that pedal, which you can't see, but that's fine. It's a TC Electric Flashback pedal. And I think I could probably just show it to you. Ugh. Yeah, this guy. We're going to be replacing him. He has 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, including the tone print, different options. And I tweaked the level a little bit, but I really only use it for looping. And that's kind of a shame because there's a lot of cool sounds this guy can make. And honestly, the looper is fine. If you jostle it a little bit and it gets out of like off kilter, it'll like switch over to an effect and the level's off. Use it for stuff like that. So here we have Ditto Looper, also by TC Electronic, the same brand that makes that flashback pedal. And we're going to be testing it out in this, doing pretty much what I did right there. It's just like... it's like obnoxious, but it's pretty cool, despite being obnoxious if you use it like that. So I got a mic right there, and it's like probably 3 feet from my maw. So I'm still figuring out the audio situation. You see there's a mic there. I don't do any of the direct injection, direct input, DI. Although this amp supports it. This is a Laney Lionheart Foundry, so it's solid state, but it's meant to sound like, you know, the real thing. It also has a dirty... what are we on here? Okay, this is the dirty channel. That's not the dirty channel. That's actually the clean channel. Okay, so this is the dirty channel. It growls. I really like how this guitar and this amp sounds. I don't really know if this video is this is also a Sterling by Music Man Majesty, the John Petrucci signature model from like 8 years ago. It's pretty cool. It has on off. I feel like I've done a video like this, but I've never done a video where like you can actually see me. But we're here to stay on track. You can hear the Laney. It sounds awesome. There are some knobs over there that I'm not going to touch for this, but we can dive deeper into the amplifier another time. I want to get this show on the road because I actually bought this looper, the Ditto, probably 2 weeks ago. But I have been so freaking busy, and once I open this, there's no going back. So I'm actually going to pause and make sure that everything is recording and we're all good. Okay, it seems fine, and it's a little silly from what I've sampled, so, you know, I've never done a video where I'm, like, actually on camera doing it, but we're on it now. There's a very serious piece of tape on there, and I could not get it off. What's this? There's a musician in every human being. Our purpose is to empower those who have not and cannot. My Roomba just knocked something over out there, but we're fine. So this is There's like stuff falling out of it. So here's the pedal. Ditto Looper. Isn't it cute? It's just this little baby pedal that fits in my hand. And it has loop level and it has true bypass. And that's it. So here are the two pedals next to each other. This one is like a full-size pedal. This one is not just small, like narrow, but it's like a baby. And it has one input on each side. This one has a stereo in and stereo out, which I've never used the stereo. I'm looking, one of the nice things about this, I'm looking forward to kind of freeing up this pedal because it has tape delay, it has slap back, ping pong, just like really to 2290. I don't know what that is. It's probably like a modeler, but I really should be using this because I loop all the time. So we'll put that there, and let's start with the looper. I can daisy chain them, and that's why I brought this stuff, is if I'm feeling it, I'll just put the things together and we'll get them both. But let me get this guy plugged in. So kind of weird, it's on the side, and there's also a USB. So there it comes with, does it come with instructions? No. It comes with QC Pass. But the box has a QR code that lets you get instructions. I don't know, I've never even used tone print on the Flashback thing. All right, it's a brand new day, and I'm going to try my best not to slouch or do anything else that I shouldn't be doing. So it's a new day because the last thing I was doing was setting up the Ditto Looper, which is set up now, but the mix was totally screwed up, and I was peaking all over the place, and it's no good. But I found out why, and it's because I dicked around with the level on the Ditto, and I wasn't looking at my interface over there, and it's fine. We can do better. We can make it better. And I did a little research on the Ditto, and I took the Flashback away. In the lost footage, I tried to like daisy chain them, and it worked. But the thing is, like, I'm not very good with delays and stuff. You know, like echoes. I really should be. I like that kind of stuff. But I don't really have any good like preset tunes like riff to play around with this, so it didn't really go anywhere. So I'm actually going to set the looper or the Flashback aside. The looper's down there, the Ditto, and I did a little research on it. And I usually just like loop. I just play come up with a nice. Just, something that's easy to loop, and then I come up with a... just like some melody to play along with it, but it's fun. But this does overdubbing, and actually this does too. I don't overdub that often. I don't really have a lot to overdub with, but I'd actually forgotten about it, and I didn't demo it. So that's what we're going to focus on here. It's just a looper. Like, there's not really much to say. I have two different setups going on here. I have a new clean channel, so I'm going to have to normalize it all over again, which is fine. But before, it wasn't really clean. It sounded pretty dirty, and that's because there's a red knob over there, and that's like overdrive on the clean channel. So I've turned that off, and we have a nicer, cleaner sound. And when I was doing my mixing, my like leveling, I kept seeing the interface get mad at me. So I think I usually run my interface really hot. So hopefully we shouldn't have any issues. Let's try. Pretty good. It growls. It really does. It's called a Lionheart for a reason. and that is the just the clean channel. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to play the dirty channel, and I did my sound check with this, and in retrospect, maybe the dirty channel isn't the way, but we're going to go with the dirty channel because you may notice that I turned the microphone here. All of this is captured. My talking is captured here, but it's all captured through the Shure SM57, which is mostly pointed at the Laney, but I've moved another amp over there, and that's where the overdubbing is going to come in. So I'm going to record 2 tracks on the mean setting. So, so we're going to play some in A, and I'm going to place down a rhythm. I'll kind of give you an idea of how this is going to sound here. Now, let me try a loop with the clean channel first. And you can hear what that sounds like. It sounds so quiet. Like, are you kidding me? That causes the interface to peak. That's not as loud as the gain is. I don't really know. There's some like frequency magic going on that I've got to figure out. But let's lay down a track. That's different. So there's a way to record. There's a way to overdub while you're recording. You could stop. And what I did right there is I started the re-recording going on, which is not something that the Flashback does. Despite being the same brand, it's a little bit different. But the looper is kind of like piggybacked into this one. So that was a loop with clean, which sounded quiet to me, but I don't know, the interface seems to think that's loud. So now let's try another one. This is going to have a bit of overdubbing, so it's going to be like extra hard for me. I'm having to do all of this in one take, and I don't like editing, so I'm really trying not to mess it up, and this is high stress, but I think we got it. Okay, if it says it's not peaking, it sounds loud to me, but let's go. I don't run at 100% here, so. Yeah, all right, let's go. Nice. So yeah, I don't do that's pretty much all I use overdubbing for. I put like a melody down and play something else. Sometimes I play drums to it, but yeah, so that is. I've been using E a lot. I think that's where I'm going to leave it though. I could just sit and play, but this is about replacing this guy in my chain as a looper and getting him back as a delay. So I think what I want to do now is, now that I have the Ditto, which is down here, see he's all plugged in, and I have, I can't remember if I mentioned that it does not come with, is it going to get pissed off at me if I unplug it? It doesn't come with a power supply, so I use a custom unit that my Padre fashioned for me. It's like the wiring is all jacked up, but yeah, I had trouble getting noise-free circuits from like Amazon and stuff. Like you can get power supplies that power these, but it introduces noise. And if you noticed, I like my audio setup is like silent, and I like to think that it has something to do with really good electronics, and I'm not using any filtering. It's just high quality circuits. But yeah, I think that's where I'm gonna shut it down because I just unplugged my like loop setup, so I'd have to plug it all back in to make you hear anything. So yeah, I hope you liked this one. If you did, feel free to leave a like, comment, subscribe. This is the first sort of video that I've made like this, and I hope that my audio is good this time because I don't have the time to make another one. I'm lucky I was able to do this. But yeah, so stay tuned for maybe in the future doing a, I don't know, kind of like a work through of the different FX tone print. I haven't even used, I've had this for like 10 years and I've never used tone print. And it also apparently supports a battery. I've never used that, but anyway. Yeah, if you like this one, you know what to do. And that's it. Yeah. Thanks for watching.